Wasn't playing songs for long when King and Candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And here we go from LA. Here's a return from the 7. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he will have this across. That 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They send a tight end in motion. They run. It's the rookie from UCLA. Shoots away from one. And the stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage. It sets up your play action. It keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Back-to-back carries here. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
13 next. Check 58. Middle. 13 next. Ours. Lion.
Smith on 3rd and short. That's caught for the first. He's got it in the red zone. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead right away. So that right there, Brock, Exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. On 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Set. Copy.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
38-yard line.
To the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Set.
A play fake, now Herbert to throw. Absolutely fires this one right side. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
Cover. Switch. Look. Hey, trio left.
On 1st down, here's Smith. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. So it's 2nd down coming up.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Smith. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Smith's pass intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Finds a seam down the middle. Quick rally to catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
4th down.
Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Smith. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Derwin James picks it. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, they've still got the lead, Brock, but they've been unable to find any separation, and now a couple of drives in a row have ended with interceptions.
Might not have cost them the lead quite yet, Kate, but you just know this offensively. You just continue to make mistakes, errors, turnovers. You give your opponent life. That's not the place you want to be.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Set. Grenading. Grenade. Hey, let's go. Set.
Herbert back to throw. Throw is there for a Rondé Ganson. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection we see with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Baylor Tiger. Slam. Set.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed put 6 on the board for the offense.
Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go. Hey. Grenade, set.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Another carry for him. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
3rd and 4 coming up now. From the gun, Smith escapes the pocket. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Offense up to the line fast. Smith on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Run line! Slow ball, slow ball! Flip it off, 49. 53, 53.
1st down, Smith to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
You know what I like about this? Never showing him. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. Finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Dive play straight ahead. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. No gain on that play, and this is how we'll end the 1st quarter. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that 1st quarter. The Chargers have an early lead. We're back to SoFi right after this. Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. The dive up the middle. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
37-yard line. A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
They give it to him again. He's stopped at the 31-yard line. They come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down.
It's a gain of 6.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Motioning one of the tight ends. And first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down. Working quickly here.
25-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Tuesday right here.
This is Jeanty on 2nd. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these church explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
Hey, here we go, son.
Jeanty can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, here's Jeanty. And the defense wins this rep. That stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Here we go, right up the gut. And he gets in, touchdown. The Raiders take a second quarter lead. Take some guts anytime you call a draw on third down, Bronk. But when it works, you sure look like the smartest one in the building.
Love that element of surprise. It's in those moments where you'll find enough space up the middle to go get to that marker and beyond.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He finds Johnston. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Goes to the hurry up here.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11. At the
Herbert
Raiders'
now.
41-yard line.
He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Couldn't get it to Oronde Gadsden in the second. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Ray. Set. 380. What is that?
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Oronde Gadsden the second on that throw. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Field goal. A 58-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
Here's Parker Washington with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Smith in the pistol. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Smith will try again on 2nd. Completed over the middle. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Gain of 10 brings up 3rd and
2. They give left side to Jeanty. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Offensive line fast.
37-yard line. A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Raider first down.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More football from SoFi in just a moment. We've set it downs from 37. 1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to Jarvis Lynch, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that'll bring up 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
He's got a man left. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Chargers' 32-yard line.
Handoff on 2nd and short. He stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Back to the well again. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. 7 yards on that pickup. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
And off to Jeanty. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Stopped by Deion Henley. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Another give here to Jeanty. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. To the air on 3rd and long. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders will add to their lead at the end of the half. Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders blow their lead to 8. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
Their own 35-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. First and 10. Here's Herbert. Gets it downfield. On target to Getson. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Diamonds on me fight, Nick and Reese, I can Tina.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. On the play fake, it's Herbert. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
One last play before the break. This is Harris on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. Wow, they must really trust this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. Cameron Dicker out for the Chargers now to attempt this field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. It's no good. It had the leg, but is aim wide right. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Herbert now, blitz coming. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these. Really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Herbert. He's looking deep once again. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Raiders have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, but they've gotten him 2 picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense, and this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He cuts it back right. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
He was
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Going to the ground again on first. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders push their lead further to start the half. Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders lead by 15 now. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Black 80, black. Go, go. Ready.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt to that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Again, it's Hampton. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, so whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Hey, go lion. Set. What is it?
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and he's going to force 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Oh my, low kick and short. He completely mishit this one. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Smith to the air now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it. Knocked it away, forcing 4th down. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line.
And taken. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
set of downs for him from the 31.
Hey, set. Line.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
Herbert from the gun. On to the left side, and Johnston has it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Nickel set here from the Raiders. 3rd down.
Hey, count. Baylor tight. Set.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one's caught. This is Lambert Smith. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Set.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. They couple together a yard there. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hey, go Lion. Ready.
Now Herbert to throw. That one's complete. Amarion Hampton. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
And they're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted to move out in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Set. Go.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers get back to within 1 score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Fields this one at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Smith. This is a heater going deep. Big gain downfield. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Looking quickly here.
32. And the Las Vegas first down.
53.
Smith on 1st down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
Gain of
It's 16 yards on that play.
First down.
And that's a Vegas first down.
Hey, let's go Wednesday. On Wednesday. Right. 390%.
Throwing is Smith. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
Come on, set. Hey, 390%. Cover. Strike. Check 59, come. Alert. Come on, set.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Catch left. No ball. Line. Middle. Hard. Come on, shot.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Daniel Carlson on for the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
Hanging close, and it does find that right upright. No good. And this stays a one-score, 8-point game.
And that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. He beams one deep right side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Hey, let's go Sunday.
First play is going to be a give to Jency. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Gabe Maffei bringing that play to a halt.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 25-yard line.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey, we go to the line. 390%.
They've got a man in motion. Now Smith. Gets it to him on the screen. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Giving this to Jency. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 1 yard. And a Raider first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. That one only good for a couple. It's second down.
St. Jude off the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Blown back into the handoff. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
Smith on third and short. Has a man on target to Thornton. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Raiders lead by 15 now. The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
The Chargers take over first and 10. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield to the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Herbert on first down. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Look at that power, deep left side. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Darian Porter. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. From his end zone, here's Smith. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be second down.
Second and 10.
Hey, we go. We know this shit. Hey, let's go.
Throwing again here from the end zone. And that's going to be a safety. You know, generally down around your own end zone, you're thinking less of driving the length of the field. Initially, you're just trying to buy some space and prevent a safety.
This is called situational football. You work on it all through training camp, right? It's not just a 2-minute drill. This can be equally important. Just get that first down. Just get out of the shadow of your own goal line. Well, the defense wasn't having it.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Set. Hey, Cap. Don't stop. Baylor tight.
Here's Herbert, first and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line. This is second and 4.
Set. Set.
Herbert. McConkey's got it on the sideline. has his offense set up for first and goal.
It's a gain of
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
9-yard line.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Lion. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers now within one score of the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. Genty on the give. He's headed right. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered kid on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Quick throw to the left is complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Back to throw it. Rolling left, buying some time. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
I don't think I've ever met a defender